coming up on Coastin' Through Europe.
Wow, there are a lot of school groups here.
This is our 4th Legoland, actually.
Can't wait for propulsion.
Here we go, just a bunch of adults about to take over this little thing.
That was like way more fun than I thought it was gonna be.
I've never seen anything like this before. Whoa!
That was like the best version of Dragon's Apprentice. That was like so cool. Good morning from Legoland Windsor, our first stop on our little UK adventure here as part of Coastin' Through Europe Season 3.
Yeah, so we have a lot of big parks coming up, but we're like, we can't neglect Legoland, because we both really enjoy going to Legoland parks.
Yeah, so this is our 4th Legoland, actually. And this is stop number 1 of 2 on this trip. We're gonna hit Legoland Germany a little bit later on.
I know.
But this park has 2 new roller coasters for 2024. It's a pair of dueling Zierer family boomerangs, and it's called Minifigure Speedway.
Yeah, it looks super cute, and like, I don't know, maybe it'll be a super hit, we'll see.
Yeah, because everyone's talking about Hyperia, which is, just down the street, but hey, Minifigure Speedway.
Attention. Come on, give them what they deserve.
Go check it out. So we're gonna head on inside and also meet up with some friends a little later on. That's gonna be fun.
All right, and welcome inside Legoland Windsor. We have this nice wide open plaza here.
I dig it. I'm really, really digging some of the statues over here. So we got Mad Scientist Man, and we have Turtle with very thick Taylor Swift looking lips.
Wow, there are a lot of school groups here. I feel like this is gonna be a busy day. Look at this, this is the view. Holy crap. This park sits on a hill, that's awesome. If you look right there, it's Windsor Castle. That's an amazing view of it. We're heading down the stairs towards Minifigure Speedway for ride number 1 of the day. First impressions, this is clearly about to be a hilly park. I'm getting like Legoland New York vibes. You know how you start at the top there and then you work your way down?
Totally, which means I'm gonna get my steps in. That's good.
And look who we found! You probably don't recognize him because of his new haircut, but it's Yannick!
I was gonna say, no, it's not me actually. I'm his twin.
Oh my gosh.
This is
This
Janet.
is Janet.
You excited to be here at Legoland Windsor?
Yes. It looks nice
Don't lie,
so
you just
far.
want to get the roller coasters and head over to Chessington.
Well, no, I think what I was most excited for is meeting you guys again, because the last time was Florida?
No, it was France.
That's been like a year, right?
Yeah, it's been a year.
That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, I'm mostly excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, we're doing Thorpe Park together. We're gonna go to Hyperia. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm so excited. Even though I think I'm still gonna prefer Self, because I'm a.
You're a launch girl. You're a launch girl.
But I'm still very excited. It looks crazy. I've heard really good things about it.
And our first ride of the day is gonna be Minifigure Speedway, the new for 2024 dueling Zierer roller coasters. You can see like lift hills right over there.
It's supposed to be like kind of like a family boomerang situation. I think they go forward and backward, but it's not Vekoma.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this should be weird.
The trains look a bit like Verbolten.
Yeah, kind of, yeah, a little bit.
Is Verbolten Zero?
It is Zierer.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what,
Yeah.
right.
All right, and here's our line backed up to here. This park is very hilly. Like we've been walking downhill. It's kind of awesome.
Look, you can get look. You can get a glimpse of Miniland.
Oh, I see Miniland down there. We're gonna have to check that out later.
Miniland is my favorite part of any Legoland park. It is by far like the best part of the experience, no matter what.
What are you idiots doing? There's a popcorn minifigure and a corn minifigure in the queue with us. And we have just walls lined with like pictures of different characters. It's really funny. They sent us on the All-Star side, so we're currently walking underneath the lift hills to do, I'm assuming that's the red side? And you can see the track right over here to the side. Oh, here it comes. Woo, there they go. All right, here we go.
Yay!
We're sitting in the middle for our first ride.
I can't wait for Verbolten.
Stop it here, Verbolten. The restraints look a little different, but yeah, it's all right.
I'm excited. I'm curious how it's going to stack up to the Vekoma boomerangs.
Yeah. Very interesting because we've never really seen this like concept from like another manufacturer before until now.
That was great. First of all, we won, so that was fun. That there's actually like a winner each time.
Yeah.
And then they announce it. I thought that was really, really cool.
I agree. That was like way more fun than I thought it was gonna be. And I like that it was kind of more like the traditional Vekoma boomerang where you like start by going up like that and then...
But then you drop down.
Yeah, the backward section was like surprisingly forceful. I feel like I kind of underestimated how good this is gonna be. I liked it a lot. It's like a perfect thing for kids.
I thought it was just as fun as the Vekoma ones, and it's probably like half the price, so it does make sense for a park to get. No, I thought it was fun. I thought it was great.
I liked the backwards part where you go over like the wave turn, because then it like kind of like snaps you into place, and the crossovers are really good because you like you like face the other side.
What is that? I've never seen anything like this before. Just rises up and down and like spins in a circle. Duplo Dino Coaster is up next. This is a small ride. It's at the base of Minifigure Speedway. Here we go, just a bunch of adults about to take over this little thing. We're all gonna have to take our own row.
I think that sounds kind of epic.
Locking in for all the kids.
Yeah, all the kids are gonna have to wait
That's
longer.
so sad.
That's so sad. All right. Oh, and does it go around twice? It does.
More life left to live.
Is this Bar Express at Europa? It's worse.
It's worse? Oh.
It looks like it.
We just took over an entire train on this little thing. I felt so bad, but it was really funny.
I know, there's like all these kids with their parents and I'm just like...
They're like watching all these adults go around. Sorry, we need the credit.
Yes, per se. Like we have just as much of a right to ride it.
That is
everyone
that
else.
is true. How was your thrilling experience?
It was amazing.
Incredible.
I don't think Hyperia stands any chance against
No
that.
chance against
God,
Dino, Duplo, I don't know what it's called. Stuff like this is awesome. Look at the dog. He has a peg leg. Monkey, parrot with a spyglass. This is great. Look at this. We're now entering Knight's Kingdom. This is awesome. That is huge. Dragon is a 5-minute wait.
Oh, but Dragon's Apprentice is a 25-minute wait.
What?
Yeah. Although I think he's giving me the loser sign.
Look at all this theming in the station for Dragon. This is really, really cool. This is awesome. And they do have 2 trains for this ride, which is awesome because it's a long ride. And also, it's a really long train. Yeah, this thing's huge.
So we just got off Dragon, and we hadn't seen anything of this ride prior to riding, so we assumed it was going to be like all of the other Dragon roller coasters that we've done.
Yup, definitely
and
thought that.
It was not. This was completely different, and I am like, it was just really weird.
It was a very weird layout. The indoor part, like the dark ride section, still amazing, just like the other ones. I actually thought this one might have been better. I thought it had more like effects and it had smells. I don't know if you caught on to that.
Yeah,
It was really, really cool. And then, yeah, the coaster part was completely different. Like, it had a lift hill, like, halfway through.
Yeah.
And you dropped into, like, a tunnel and stuff. Like, and I don't even think it's the same manufacturer. So.
No, it's made by a manufacturer that's only done, like, a couple of roller coasters. What do you think, Yannick?
It reminded me a bit of the ride at, I think it was Bagatelle in France. No, it wasn't Bagatelle. It was, what was the one with the Vekoma suspended?
Bocuse.
Bocuse, right.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Do you remember the ride in the back? That was...
The mine train.
It kind of gave me that vibe.
Okay.
It was weird, but it was fun. It had strong laterals,
Yeah.
which I don't think was intended, but...
I didn't mind.
It's a terrain coaster. So, like, it is so carefully crafted to that hillside that it is, like, riding up against the ground. The track type looks completely different. Very, very interesting ride.
We are in line for the Dragon's Apprentice now, and I think this is a long line, if I'm being real.
This is our wait for it. But we can also see the layout over here, and this one is also completely different
It actually
from
looks really cool.
the other Dragon Apprentice roller coasters we've done.
The rock work and stuff, like the usual ones are just like the little...
It's just a little like Zamperla gravity
Yeah,
coaster.
this has like rock work and like stuff going on here. It's very cool.
Oh, they're not turning it. That's good. Oh, that's right. I was thinking about Time Long Paradise.
That was like the best version of Dragon's Apprentice. That was like so cool.
I know. It's like really interesting because like you said, I expected everything to be just like the other Legolands, but this one's like off in its own universe. And you said this might have been the second one?
I don't know that for a fact. Don't quote me on that. I know that Denmark was first.
Okay.
But this might have been second.
Well,
I mean, it's an earlier one.
Maybe that's why things are different at this one. But I liked it. It was fun.
And we're back at Minifigure Speedway. We did red side earlier, now we're gonna do blue. And here is the world's largest minifigure. That is absolutely massive. The length of this queue is about the same as what it was earlier, but it does look like we have some storm clouds rolling in, so hopefully that doesn't get us rained out. Also, what on earth is this on the other side of Minifigure Speedway? It looks like a house. Is it like office buildings? I don't know, but it's like huge looking.
Lap number 2 there on Minifigure Speedway. We got to do the legend side, and we had to say goodbye to Yannick and them for a little bit. They're heading off to Chessington. We'll see them tomorrow at Thorpe Park, though.
They were trying to be quick. They're like, we're going to do the roller coasters, and then we're going to bounce.
That's all right, because after this, we can go do some of the other attractions, check out Miniland. We can see some of the other, like, non-roller coaster rides, which honestly look to be pretty good. But Minifigure Speedway, other side, was about the same as the red side.
Exactly the same.
But still fun. I really do enjoy that ride. The crossovers are so good.
Yeah, I feel like we maybe gone into it being all like, oh, it's just like a knockoff family boomerang thing, but I feel like it has its own identity. I do. And I think it's great. They did a great job.
Whoa, don't stand so close to me, Roxanne. Welcome to Miniland. I think this is the real star of every Lego theme park. It's typically just filled with tons of amazing, well-known landmarks from around the world, and some of which are tailored to the specific location of the park. So in this case, we're in London, so I expect a pretty impressive area about London. And here it is, Central London. Hey, we saw this last night from our plane. Very, very cool. This is very impressive. Hey, look, it's the thing that we drove by to get here.
Didn't we go in it?
Well, yeah, we went to Windsor Castle last year.
Yes. Okay, so we've been in there.
We have been in there. There's not a sign here, but I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Loch Ness because I have a photo that looks very, very similar to this thing, but, you know, it's in real life. Oh, this is sick. This is supposed to be southern France. Look at this. We even have a gondola going up a mountain. I mean, the mountains are not made out of Legos, but all these buildings up here are. This is so sick. There's even little sheep. This is all Paris. This is amazing. So here we have the Louvre. There's Moulin Rouge. There's the Arc de Triomphe. And the soon-to-be backdrop for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter area, Ministry of Magic at Epic Universe. Fun fact. I don't remember the name of it, but it's beautiful, and I have actually seen it in person. It's really cool. No, no, no. This is all wrong. This isn't right at all. Luna Park should be right here.
So we're heading out of Miniland. Fantastic. It was great. I don't know, like, how to even rank the Minilands in the Lego parks.
I don't. they all have different things. Like, they're all on the same caliber. Like, there's not one where, like, the architecture is worse. It's just, like, how big it is. So.
Yeah. I feel like the only one that really feels different than the rest is the one at Legoland Dubai. Because it was covered.
Yeah,
so that was a different vibe. But all of the others, like, definitely have a lot of similarities. And you get some landmarks that are the same across all the parks.
Yeah, like, all of them have New York. All of them have Paris.
The San Francisco Bridge.
Yeah, so it just depends. And it is raining on us now.
Love that.
Yup.
It's starting to rain, so we're gonna go do Laser Raiders. which is the Egyptian dark ride that we've done at many Legoland parks.
Laser Raiders is cool. It's very well done, very well themed, and different layout than the one in Dubai. More similar to the one in Florida.
Yeah, I just think they're really, really fun. Like between that and like the dark ride section on Dragon, like I just love the concept of doing dark rides with animatronic Lego figures. I just think it's so cool.
Well, and they're practical effects, and that's like a big win.
Yeah, it's not screen-based at all. I think it's awesome.
As we're exiting, there's just all these people playing on their PS5.
What? That's actually awesome.
That's wild. And whoa, what, the indoor frog hopper?
Okay.
That's random.
That is really
Okay.
random.
Yeah, this is definitely something you don't get at the other Lego parks. It's just off of a pathway, just a random monkey.
He's so cute.
That's awesome. We are now leaving the Egyptian section to head into Heart Lake City.
There's the train.
Legoland Express. So we're stopping for a bite to eat at Pirates Burger Kitchen. We just order from these kiosks right here. Set up like any McDonald's, basically. I got a combo, which includes fries and a drink. That was like 14 pounds, so not too bad. Okay, so that's basically just 3 chicken tenders on a bun. It's okay. It's all right. The fries are about what I expect from UK fries. I'm sorry, everyone from the UK, but your fries really are nothing remarkable. Pros of this, though, is you get free refills because there's just a stand over there. But in true UK fashion, there's that sugar tax, so they just have like everything is 0, which is interesting.
So it's Coke Zero.
It's Coke Zero or Sprite Zero, Fanta Zero, any of that stuff.
Or you can just drink water.
Well, yeah, no sugar in that either. So how's your burger?
It's actually not bad. So I've been like trying to be more health conscious, so I've like took the bottom bun off and I turned it into like a double with like folding it in half.
Yeah.
And then I ruined it by getting onion rings.
I noticed when you were ordering, it was not very customizable because you were like wanting to select certain options for like, I want this on the sandwich but not this, and you said there was pretty much no way to adjust it.
I made it work though, it's fine.
Unbelievable. They have an Ninjago area. That's got the dark ride where you like use your hands to fire. We're not gonna do it.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. We're gonna pass on that one just because we'd rather do rides that are a bit more unique, and we've done those like several times.
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go do a Vekoma Madhouse, which I did not know they had one.
Turn right.
This way. Okay. I'm glad you're directing me because I have no idea. But yeah, I really like Vekoma Madhouses, and I did not expect one to be at a Legoland park.
I had no idea one was here, but I was told it has a boppin' soundtrack. And here is our Vekoma Madhouse. Haunted House Monster Party.
This is lit. Look at all the statues of all the different like gargoyles. There's like Dracula.
All right. Well, let's see how this is. Never mind. Ride went down, and so they're dumping the queue, which usually only happens if it's gonna be a minute. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, as a first-time visitor, this park's layout is confusing.
Yeah, now you know how I feel at like every park. No matter how clear and easy like the layout is, I'm lost.
All right, well, as someone that normally has a very good sense of direction, this one has definitely thrown me off. The main method that I've been using is the logic that you start at the top and you work your way down to the bottom. So if you're going uphill, you're going towards the front, and then downhill towards the back. But that isn't always true.
We'll see about that.
Faulty, ahoy!
Whoa.
Oh no, we're in trouble. Whoa, Gunny, be careful!
Take that!
Oh, poor Gunny!
And that!
Whoa.
I'm so bad!
So in every other park, this would be a piece of theming, but because we're in the UK, does that mean that this is like real? Welcome to Lego Mythica. So, fun fact, there may not be a roller coaster in this section. However, when we go to Legoland Germany later on this trip, we will do the Mythica themed wing coaster.
I know, I still find it so crazy that Legoland has a wing coaster. Like, I know it's like a small version, but still.
Yeah, so what is here though is a flying theater, which we're heading to now. That is amazing. Wow.
How out of the wall?
This is so cool. This is the flying theater, Flight of the Sky Lion.
I'm very excited. I didn't know lions could fly. This is news to me.
So they're having us load right here and the two sides next to us both lead into stairs, so we must be on the bottom level.
It was a very weird, like, loading procedure. We also stood there for a while, so I'm like, I wonder if it's just like long cycle times, or I don't know, maybe it's a really long ride. We'll find out, but the way they had it set up was like, if you're looking this way, it was like F and G, then C, D, E, then A, B for like which line you were in. I'm like, why not just go in alphabetical order?
Yeah, it's very, very strange. Is this a pre-show? Pre-show? Ah.
You're about to meet Maximus, our special friend, the majestic Skyline. Maximus has invited you to travel with him on a journey further into Lego Mythica. Hopefully, we'll be lucky enough to see the mysterious fire and ice bird.
Here we go.
Find your seat and
Whoa,
ensure smaller
we're just facing a
riders are
wall.
sat next to you.
How does this work? Does it like flip around or something?
I guess we're gonna find out.
Yeah, alright. We'll see you guys after the ride.
Flight of the Skyline was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was a well done flying theater.
It was. That was probably one of like my favorite flying theaters that I've done. Like I loved the concept. I love that it wasn't like, okay, here's this character and it's got a problem and we gotta go help him or anything. It was really just like, hey, sit back, enjoy this really awesome, like, cool scenery that is very imaginative and everything. And it reminded me of like Soarin' in that sense, and then also Flight of Passage with like the kind of landscape we were dealing with, and like the conflict that we had was just like running into some like scarier creatures.
Which happens in Flight of Passage.
Yeah, where it doesn't, there's no dialogue, it doesn't like mess up the storyline or anything. It was just like, you could just focus on the environment. It was great.
Yeah, very, very beautiful. The story, in case you missed it a little bit from the pre-show, is that it's the idea that these are like creatures that like kids have built that exist in real life in this like mythical world, and so you will literally start the ride by entering through a portal to the land of Mythica, and then you go through the environment, and then you exit through the.
You are quite loud, sir.
The lion creature keeps roaring.
He does.
The Skyline, that's what it's called. Yeah, that's a must-do. That is something you absolutely should visit while you were here, because that was well done.
I think you said the Skyline. I was like, this ain't no chilly place.
So we're now in the very back of the park. We're getting these scenic views with this lake. And as we're walking along the boardwalk, look, here's one of the on-site hotels. This is the Castle Hotel. This is huge.
It's so cool looking.
It's very, very cool.
I wonder if it's like carries over inside, that like the theming is still that good. I hope it is. But we can't go in. It's like hotel guests only.
I imagine so, but this is very, very impressive. And what a cool backdrop. Like even if this were just like a facade, it still adds to like the park. Oh man, we got all excited for this because we got to do the one in Dubai, but we won't be doing the one in the UK because it is closed. Specifically, it's taken a break. That's too bad.
I know, because that was really, really awesome.
I love the one at Dubai, yeah. As we make our way up to the front, we're gonna do this thing, but we're walking past Minifigure Speedway, and I'm so glad that we did it earlier. 45 minutes, that's wild. I mean, I guess it is one train on each of them, but then again, there's two sides for a reason, so you still get like a higher capacity as opposed to if it were just one. Never mind, it closed. Look at all these empty vehicles like stacked up. What is going on? That's like two rides that we tried to do back to back that just shut down.
This one, I wonder if there's lightning in the area or something, because it's very gray and cloudy again. It might maybe storm?
Maybe, I don't know, but that's a bummer because we're about done here. So like, it was pretty much, this is like the last thing we wanted to do since we can't do the Madhouse. So to be honest, we'll probably just head out. And so we begin the long walk up back to the top of Legoland Windsor. At least it's scenic. Very pretty.
It is. It's really, really nice here. I every time I go to these Legoland parks, I'm like, wow. I kind of wish I'd gone as a kid. I never did.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, I really can't complain because we did like Disney, so like I think that's better.
I didn't. I can complain.
Okay, you can complain.
I loved Legos as a kid. I would have loved going to a place like this.
Yeah, it's such a perfect kids park. Like there's so many things to do. Like I know when I was little, like I would have loved like driving the little boats around, driving the little cars around, like seeing all the Lego figures and doing all the building stuff. Like it's just a very, very awesome place for like kids to have like really hands-on like interactive activity. It's great.
And so as we're here, about to end out our day, of course, there is the big shop. It's home to so many Lego sets you gotta check out. But look at this. Looks like a tree. It's like a big old rainbow tree. That's sick. I should not be allowed to spend time in here. I have to remind myself that I do not have room in my suitcase for something like this. I can get this stuff back in America. I should leave. I love that they have all of these London and like English specific sets. Like these are awesome. I actually have this one already. It's really cool, but this phone booth is like really, really cool. That's a great display piece.
So there you go. That concludes our day here at Legoland. A little bit of a weird ending with like the 2 rides that we tried to do, both closing on us, but
yeah, but it's all right. We had a really fun time, so
yeah. I mean, besides those, we got on pretty much everything else that we wanted to do. So.
I know it was really funny. I like forgot like that they had so many roller coasters here. Like I was like, oh, it's probably just like the Dragon and the Dragon's Apprentice, and you're like, no, the Zierer things. I'm like, oh yeah, and then they had the little kids one. It was great.
Yeah. I really enjoyed this Legoland park. They have a lot to it. The place is huge. Like it is a big park.
It is. It absolutely is. It's a lot of walking, but it was very, very fun.
Definitely a lot of walking. Yeah, I feel like land-wise, it's got to be bigger than Thorpe Park, right? Like, I mean,
that's a weird thought.
It's a weird. Well, it's not that weird considering it's 20 minutes away.
Yeah. I just mean the fact that this place would be bigger than Thorpe. I'm like, that's a weird, crazy thing.
It's just pure land-wise. You know? So I don't know. Definitely interesting, but it's kind of cool to come here because like I've now visited the UK now like a handful of times and I've never been to this park. Literally, as we mentioned earlier in the video, have been to Windsor Castle, but have not been here. So I'm glad we got to check it out.
I'm glad we did too, and it's our first of 2 Legoland parks on this trip.
Definitely, yeah. So stay tuned for Legoland Germany coming a bit later on. And of course, make sure to stay tuned for more UK content here at Coaster Studios because we have a very exciting episode coming up next from Thorpe Park. It's going to be a good time. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Next up on Coastin' Through Europe.
We're gonna ride Hyperia today.
I'm dying from excitement. I am not ready.
We are expecting high crowds. Everyone in the park has just been going in the exact same direction. Here we go!
That first drop is absolutely insane. Best in the world, definitely.
#1 in Europe is so good.
I don't feel like my body should be doing this, but I'm cool with it.